Okay, let's see. Let's see. It might actually just be that kick is the problem. Is it gonna die? Is my stream dying? Is the real question. It's kicking my ass. It kind of is, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put it back to 6K and test because it actually might just be that kick is freaking making things explode. Because I'm able to run 6K comfortably. I could run 6K and I could watch a video. That is very much fine for 2 streams. I'm 100% certain that the problem is not my internet speed. I think Kick is eating everything. I had this feeling because if I could do 2 on 6, but I can't do 3 on 3, the math doesn't quite add up. Yeah, 6K is fine. Actually, I guess I have to watch some of the video. We'll just continue the video.
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
But the math does not add up. If I can't do 3 on 3, but I could do 2 on 6. Because doing 2 on 6 costs more than 3 on 3.
When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know? I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity miss it?
How did the whole of humanity miss it?
What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've only just started to see it?
What is this? Okay, you know what? Guys, we're gonna test it. We're gonna test it. Because this kind of looks like dog water.
Cute little guy.
$12K. So why did my bitrate just go all the way up to 12K? Hello? Hello, my bitrate just doubled? I didn't ask for it to double. It's back again? Okay. We're gonna have to stick on this. Okay, so what we can conclude is I don't know why the frick my internet is suddenly wanting to die. It may just be because someone else, I mean, obviously I know other people are using it. I'm not the only one who's using it, but there are other people who are using it. And did you forget to change the category? My bad. I did forget to change the category. I am going to be playing Zenless, but I'm going to be playing Zenless afterwards. That is my bad. I kind of preemptively put it as Zenless, right? This is more scuffed than the project ministry. Look, okay. Look, okay. At least there was something here. I guess there's something here. Clueless. There's content
The cube is yet
to be there. Okay, look, guys. There's real Zenless. You can hear if you listen carefully, you can actually hear the login music. So if you think about it, the category is Zenless. Okay, we're gonna have to keep it on 720p. This is super duper scuffed for a return stream. Kind of sucks, not gonna lie. You didn't even soy face.
Another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the
Okay, but my stream has exploded at least 5 times. Surely that's enough content. It's probably gonna explode again in the next like 2 minutes.
atomic universe on a massive levitating cube. You can see there.
I feel
where the
like it's
edges are
because my
constantly
internet's being
rotating to
used up.
create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. Right,
All of my
let's jump
streams
into the
this
Marvel
year have been on
Cosmic
6K.
Invasion universe. The new
All
retro
of them
beat 'em
have
up
been on
coming to
6K.
PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15
In
Marvel
fact, even
characters
last
to
year
play,
my
but
streams were
so
on
far,
6K, so
only
I got
7
very
have been
used to just doing
revealed.
6K.
Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
Feels weird not doing 6K anymore. Well, I mean, I am doing 6K now, but it felt weird not doing 6K. Damn. This is just a classic, what's it, arcade fighter. Yo, these were fun, like, I'm not gonna lie. This is one thing that was definitely lacked, okay? The classic arcade fighters aren't really done. They're not really done that much. That's actually kind of dope. I'll give credit where it's due. That's actually creative nowadays.
What is this place?
I haven't seen none of that in years.
Old show. You don't have a chance. Not enough. I need more.
Okay. Another Souls game? I guess they're trying to go for... Actually, I don't really think they are. I would have said they're trying to go for more like the Sekiro route.
The same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top.
But I don't know if I could... can I really say that?
Words never did work between us, did they?
Sasaki Gun.
I mean, they've gone for more of like the Sekiro route with this Souls kind of game. Not Souls, Souls-like. Same thing. In the way I used it. For a Souls game, it would be an actual Souls game.
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years.
Oh shit, wait, you can still hit
The
again.
team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5
No,
to
so...
create an insane
Bro, I
digital
don't care.
puppeteering
Souls...
pipeline.
I mean
It's actually a
Souls-like.
thing.
Same thing.
What you're about to see is running completely in real
Yeah,
time and
Like, bruh? Hello? Okay, at this point, I might just have to reconnect my... I might just reconnect my freaking cable at this point. Hang on. Wrong one. That's the wrong cable. Get bird on? I still stand by what I said. Also, my internet's clearly just dying. So I think I'm just gonna reconnect my freaking... my cable. And the stream's gonna die for like a good, like, 3-4 minutes or something, I don't know. The stream's gonna die for a moment. But no, it's still the same thing. I completely stand by it. Because I think that if I was to say Souls, I think people would know whether I actually mean Dark Souls or not. Obviously, I mean Souls-like. ISP Fortnite at its finest, for real. Okay, I'm gonna take out my cable and put it back in. Stream's about to die. Bye. know if it's back. Also, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna. I kind of realized I had to redo a bunch of my settings. Hi, chat. Are we apparently back? Bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, bum. Alright, worst case, have to restart. This may work. May, question mark. Unknown. I think I have to restart the stream as well, but I'll see how it looks first. Hello. Okay, it is back. Yippee! Okay.
You little
I will
sack
try
of
this.
fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform. Why are you even here?
What am I looking at?
Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This maid ain't gonna be itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab.
What am I watching? What on? Okay. I don't know what I just watched.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game. In Deception, we trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance
VC
of
sounds,
wits,
yeah.
a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game The killers lurk elusively in plain sight.
Huh.
Kill someone, and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
Okay.
That was Killer in, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix.
Interesting
where you
concept.
compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of
Arc
Speranza and
Raiders.
the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
Yippee, let's go. I've heard about this game.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions. You don't have to.
You really
walk
got
this
barge
path
into
alone.
everyone.
Surround yourself with resourceful friends. Here, you are in control.
Me? I'm in control? That's kind of insane. So the idea, or rather my curiosity, is whether this is like more, is this like a more like Call of Duty, or are we talking more like a COD Warzone with like PvP and PvE elements? Or maybe it's not even PvE.
That's right, everyone. Arc Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for
Interesting game,
PC
though.
and console. Congrats
I
to
definitely got to
Embark
look into that one a
Studios.
bit more.
All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and
Dune?
MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story.
Yo, how
It arrives
would
on
love
PC
to
in
freaking
just a
hear
few
about
days
this.
on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
How's a freaking Doom fanatic? The last Doom I've played is Doom Eternal. That game's actually pretty fun now. Dune. What? So, Bo chose the dark side because he didn't want to. That's crazy. When Divinity Original Sin free trailer. Oh, that's coming up right after this one, bro. Nah, trust me, bro. That one's coming right after this. Divinity Original Sin 3 is coming right after this one, for sure. Right after Dune Awakening. Doom. Oh my bad, I meant the one after this one.
Consumed by the void.
Just a humble mistake.
Try as I might to curb their advance. 'Twas all for naught.
It's close enough. Clueless. That was the most coolest thing I've heard today.
Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand.
From the way the gameplay was, it seemed a little bit like another one of those like Souls type of games. In principle.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge.
And now we have an anime game.
Will not be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more
we have
you, sir?
Wuthering.
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
Wuthering Buh.
What happened while I was out?
I remember one of my friends was trying to convince me to play this.
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory. I never doubted that you would end up here.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance.
It's already out. I couldn't discern the game until like 2 seconds into the actual trailer. The first thing I saw did not make me know it's Wuthering Waves because I don't follow the game. Haru, I don't talk to her, so it wasn't her.
Come back.
Mio, wait, what's that? Hang on. Wait, where I just witnessed? Actually, that kind of looks.
And for Septimont this time.
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance.
Oh, okay. 2D platformer, but actually kind of okay, kind of cool. Really short trailer though. Holy, I thought there was gonna be more. I'll take a 2D platformer though.
And don't come back.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest.
We'll take those.
What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
I've seen this game before. The fact that everything was made in stop motion, I thought was really crazy. By the way, you know, because I've worked stop motion before when I was younger. The amount of like time and effort it must have taken to make a whole game out of it is freaking insane. That is low-key pretty insane. I commend it. Stop motion's never been simple.
We can't.
Come on, follow me.
So you just don't get to talk at all. It Takes Two. I also played It Takes Two. Is that made out of stop motion? Oh, the concept is like It Takes Two, but I don't think that game's stop motion
and different game
at all.
This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily.
Oh, you mean like
Here
it's like
is
the
Summer
game?
Game Fest trailer.
Okay, I see.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Let's
Who
go.
are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them all this.
remind them of their obligations.
Peace is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it.
Mafia is where it's at. This is real.
The
This is
Dons
real
notice
shit, dog.
This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Vicky Puttana!
Miss family, loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Okay.
Okay. They lay it off a little bit.
Just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyages captures the creative, hands-on spirit.
Wait, LEGO
of classic
Voyages?
LEGO
Hang
play
on a
and
second,
will
guys.
also
The real
support a
game is here.
friend's
This is the
past,
real
just
gameplay.
like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
I'm not gonna lie, none of these games hold a candle to LEGO. Okay, LEGO is the real gameplay. This is what we've all been actually waiting for. This entire Game Awards. Okay, this is what everyone was waiting for. This is the best part. If anyone says they don't like LEGO, you're mentally crazy. Okay. I forgot that it's Trish, so I had to be careful with the word choice. No, I don't really think Trish actually cares. Huh. Actually, just a really cozy game. This is just a cozy LEGO game. Rocket go kaboom! That's actually pretty dope. Okay, not bad. It's kind of cool. Round of applause. I agree. It's LEGO. Yippee!
Hello, Summer Game Fest. I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nick
Oh my
and the Dice
no
of Destiny.
shots. That's crazy.
Yeehaw!
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
A brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
Okay, great start. Great start. You know what? 10 out of 10 game already. I already love this game. Even better if it's co-op.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P.
SpongeBob game.
DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in
one.
time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
Name one bad SpongeBob game. You just can't. It's that simple. What the? Oh, isn't that the guy from Lies of P? Lies of B? Damn, bro, got chewed up. Alright, so we do have another Souls type of game. With some crazy ass bosses. There's too many of these. Oh, it's another. Okay, it's a continuation of Lies of P. That makes sense. Okay, you know what? That makes sense. But I do want to say there are so many of these type of games.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement, too.
I sit at the front of the dinner table.
Turn off the CC thing. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know why I was on in the first place. I just didn't pay attention to it.
Plates full. Plates of food.
That shit useless.
Plates of angels. Plates of her legs.
So this is gay. This is a game for people who are mentally going insane.
Plates.
See that my type of game.
The garden is lush in the rain.
Clueless.
Dinner's ready.
Fracture blooms for the mentally insane.
Feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
Cool game. Not bad, not bad at all.
All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Okay. So we got Blade and Soul Neo. This one should be Heroes. I'm expecting two very different types of games here. Okay, I'm kinda... Never mind. Actually, hang on. Did I just see turn-based combat? Wait. But did I? Did I actually? At first, I thought... I don't know, they gave me two different perspectives there. One looked like it was like a turn-based combat system. The other one looks like it was more like a RPG, MMORPG type style. They gave me two completely different feels in the same trailer. No shot. No shot. Huh, interesting. Crystal of Atlan. So, I actually told Frey to look at this game because I have another friend who is super addicted to this Crystals of Atlan game. I have not played it. I've not even taken an actual deep delve into the game. I was thinking to do like a bit of a deep delve to have a good look at the game, but I have a friend who's very addicted to this game. They're pretty much on it every day. So I am kind of curious about what I'm about to see. And then this is just 7 Deadly Sins. I was talking about Crystals of Atlan, but I guess that was part of the crossover One Punch Man. I thought they were actually going to show the game. I don't know how people feel about the 7 Deadly Sins anime, but I feel like I enjoyed it at first, and then at some point the plot was just lost. I don't know. I'm not that bothered or interested in the anime. I feel like at some point it lost its plot. Somewhere it got lost. They tried to cook a bit too hard, and then didn't cook at all. But I definitely enjoyed it. And I can tell this is from the new one. Wait a minute. Oh, okay.
.6 is available today.
Expedition
This is a
33.
technological showcase set in
I need
the
to play
world
that.
of The Witcher 4.
We might play it on stream
Integrated
actually.
is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time. Squid Game will be coming to UEFN.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
Expedition 33 is probably going to be Game of the Year.
On the Epic Game Store.
That shit has been popping off, and it's actually, from what I've seen, that game is looking so promising. But we're probably going to play that stream.
We find a way.
I'm from my own opinion.
We altered the course of nature, unleashed genetic power across continents. Now it is up to us to nurture what we have set free, to find hope within.
Watch you go
this
silent for 2 more months. Check.
Well, to help life find a way.
Jurassic World Evolution 3? What happened to 1 and 2? I don't remember 1 and 2. There was a 1 and 2? How come I don't know about 1 and 2? Hang on a minute. Hang on a second.
I'm Celia from Yacht Club
We're looking this up. Holy
10
shit, there
years
was a
ago,
1 and
we
2.
broke new ground with our first game, Shovel
How
Knight.
did I miss this? 2018?
Today,
Bro, I
I'm
should have
thrilled
known.
to share a world premiere look
And
at our
2021?
next
Oh,
IP,
bro, I'm
Mina
so
the
out of the
Follower.
loop.
Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation.
That's crazy.
It's a bone-chilling adventure.
How
that
did I
blends
just like
intense
miss my
combat,
radar?
free roaming
I've looked
exploration,
I've
and
looked at
precise
so many
platforming.
games and
As
there's no way.
Mina, a whip-wielding hollower,
Maybe I just forgot.
you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
Alright, show it to us. Well, it's a classic, alright. Ooh, okay. Wait, I actually like this. This looks very nicely challenging. And by nicely, I mean it's gonna make a lot of people rage.
All right, this is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done. Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman.
Clap for whoever that was.
Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're gonna do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture.
No, sure, you wouldn't do that. Silk Song trail? Nah, that's wild. That is wild. That is such a wild. Nah, that's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. That is actually crazy. There is no shot, brother just said that.
Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
Nah, bro, I'm firing that guy on the spot.
Oh, hi, new friend. Oh, yeah! Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR
Deadpool's actually pretty
and
cool.
wonder. You'll care for exotic pets,
Damn.
the elderly, and this fucking thing with Hip Hop Satan. Oh, don't worry, he's a fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR.
Say what now?
Spider-Man gets Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm
That's kinda
craving
cool.
Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
Honestly, pretty cool. But you better play that Silk Song trailer.
Patrick Harris is Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back.
Nah,
as the
you guys
third
are about
character
to
in this title that
mention
blends
Silk
open
Song,
world and
right?
action survival
You're about to
horror.
mention it
Let's
coming
take a look
out,
at the latest
right?
trailer with some big news.
Right?
The release date.
I don't know if they have more than 2. It's just a 3rd. Oh, this will be the 4th one. I don't know how many they have exactly. I just know they have more than 2. Or they have 2 at least. What would... It wouldn't be Dying Light without the parkour. The parkour always looks cool in Dying Light. I'll say that much. The parkour do always kind of be bussing. Just going above buildings.
How big his army is.
And the drop kick. This is all a Dying Light game for sure.
All the years he took for me. All the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do.
The stream died, did it? I actually didn't notice it that time.
Kyle,
Oh.
E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate.
I think my internet's just
Then I'll go there.
dying.
Fucking kill him.
I don't know what's up with my internet, to be honest.
There's the big news. Dying Light: The Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing
Horror
up.
game and meow.
Mixtape comes
I
from
mean,
Beethoven Dinosaur.
It's not
The
like I'm.
Annapurna
The thing
Interactive.
is, when
And
it
this
comes
is
to
your
horror
exclusive
games,
new look at this
I
game
get
that
really
plays like
scared
a
of
love
horror
letter
games, but I'm not scared to
teenage
play
memories.
them. So, there was one horror game that we were actually in the middle of playing that I need to continue.
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
But I've played horror games on the channel multiple times. I'm not scared to play them, I'm just scared of them.
At the end of an era,
I played a lot
when
of smaller
everything's
horror
about to
games,
change,
like from suggestions from
time to look
VHS.
back
If
on
anyone's
your
able to
greatest
remember any names, then feel free to mention any of those. The current game that we were on is... Let me go into my Steam.
One moment. It's the pig.
I think it's like The Bridge Curse? Is that what it's called?
This year,
I can get my Steam open.
retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur
Bridge.
invites you
Yeah,
to
The Bridge Curse
relive
2,
your
the
teenage ride,
Extrication.
to spend one last night together before school's out forever. And with a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be
I'm
one
not scared to
hell of
play
a
horror games, I'm just scared of horror games. But I'll play them
I love
and get scared shitless.
Experience it for yourself.
I ain't scared of shit, dog.
Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
The only thing I don't like is doing stealth. Doing stealth in games is always so dull. But I'll get used to it.
You have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns.
What is this?
You struggle until
I didn't see the
your
title if
last
it mentioned it.
fleeting moment. Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
This is gorgeous. Take this. And just getting started. Let's put it into action.
Unironically, I would end up playing something like this. This reminds me of this reminds me very slightly of another game, but I can't. Oh, I can't fucking remember.
Are you with me? We will live on.
I think it's just how she looks. Overall Legends. That's not the game, but there is that too.
Future filled with hope.
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Nice.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat 'em up
look at
with
the
real
audience.
hand-to-hand combat.
Whoa, there's me. I'm in the
This is
audience, guys. I'm right there. Can you see me? Right there.
They left me with nothing. No justice. No peace. Just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Damn. Aggressive is how you even get the bone? Oh, damn. You just beat the shit out of everyone? This reminds me of another game that's just like this. You just go around places, you like pick up weapons, you just beat the shit out of everyone, and I mean like everyone you see, and it's like that's your freaking purpose or whatever. Sifu, that's the game. That is the game. Yes, Sifu is the game. That is indeed the game. I'm so blood.
Amazing what these solo devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games,
to make that.
the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
There's no way. You're telling me there are 3 rival gangs. The robots, the demons, and the freaking vegans. Yeah, these guys think the... Okay. I'll stop myself. Scott Pilgrim versus the world. I love Scott Pilgrim. I used to play on console. Such a fun game. This was actually one of my favorite games to play on console. One of. Interesting though. Okay, but like, I want to really quickly just like bring it back to the previous point. Like, do we really still think the vegans are on rival with the robots and the demons? Like, come on, think about this for another.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back, but first we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Okay.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little man things. Still thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around.
Damn.
Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Not bad. The First Descendant. I've watched someone play this. I didn't know how I felt about this game. Would I really play it? Probably not. Okay.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
Okay, bro. This freeze frame. Hang on.
The hard.
Not even this one. This freeze frame is all I need to see to know exactly what this game is.
Now, a glorious morning has dawned on something that's simply harder. Scum. Big killer like witness this apogee, no fantasy. Big killer like mix up pure alchemy, lethality. Big killer like.
What the hell? Okay. You didn't even at least try to. Okay. Alright.
Your hard just got harder.
Alright, that's crazy. That's a crazy game. That is absolutely wild.
What are you doing here?
Come with me.
This is.
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head.
Keep your lens feed on.
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing you around, Charlie. Maybe this is the real me.
Cool.
Diaz, you were a good soldier. I want any part of your future. It's activating.
Okay. That was wild, brother. That was absolutely insane, brother, man. Oh, and Hitman too. Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Builder Rocket Boy, and IO partners. And yes, you may
Oh,
have
so that is-
noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week,
You know what? It just gets better and better.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld.
Oh,
he has arranged
okay.
a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
Okay. That's actually kind of fair. You know, bravo.
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right. Everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen.
Yo, no shot. That's crazy.
Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest. Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoes of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second. But this time,
Stream froze. Okay, wait. Is it back? Okay, I'm convinced that I don't know what it is, but something's going on with my freaking. It's not even my internet because I was watching the stream. It was just the stream. Can your stream not burn explosion every 10 minutes? You should tell my internet that, you know? The video's buffered. No, but the video kept playing. Regardless, like it buffers a certain it buffers a certain amount, then it rebuffers the next segment or whatever. As you're watching.
time is a little
Yeah,
different.
but it also played the
He's,
next
more
buffer, is what I'm saying.
confident. He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is
Indeed.
visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have a very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in very different creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
Oh, okay.
For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you.
right, great to see you. Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
Jeez. Okay. I'm telling you, LEGO stays winning, okay? LEGO has never lost, except for that one time.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails.
And that one other time. And like half of the LEGO Marvel games, but like we don't really talk about those.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters?
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini games, Ted? We've got more of them than you can count.
More than 10?
It's actually more like 60.
Holy.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
With surprises around every corner, anything can happen.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Ted.
Wow.
My goodness, bro, this guy.
More in LEGO Party!
Everyone has to get this game. There's no question about it. This is gonna be. This is the new game of the year. Right here. LEGO Party, game of the decade, even.
All right, next
Nothing
a new
can
look
beat
at
this.
a new team shooter from Dreamhaven
It's
Moonshot Games.
looking
20
pretty high
players
up there.
across 5 ships venture into the most
For
treacherous
sure.
region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're
Okay.
also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Okay, so one thing that I want to really quickly check while this is showing itself is what was the streaming third-party service that was recommended? I don't know. Actually, there was one that I was using called like Atom or Item. I low-key could probably pull that back up. I think that was not paid.
This feels bad.
Let me check.
Now their ship is
Oh no, Atom is. Oh no, that's what it works with. Never mind. Okay, I think it should support everything. I have to see what the pricing is because I know that you will have to pay for this shit. These shits end up being paid because I'm streaming to free platforms.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based
Wow, I wanna look at
Drinkbox
the
Studios, the
Atom one
team behind
first.
the Guacamelee series, and
Multi-stream.
Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone
make
or with a
full-
friend in co-op.
Actually, I
You
might
can
just
find
get
out
this
more
back.
during Day of the Devs right after
I
the
was
show,
using this
but for
originally
now,
and then I
here is the
uninstalled it to
global
use the
reveal
OBS
of
one.
Blighted.
Like the OBS built-in one. Well, maybe I just download this back. I think this one's free. Because I never paid for it.
How did it all come to this?
Restream. Okay, I'll look at that too.
Rituals.
Restream.
Buried with a seed from the trees of memory.
I might try this Atom multi-stream though, because this one's free.
Saw the lives they lived
Multi-streaming.
and passed their knowledge to future generations.
Can I look at the pricing?
In his lust for power.
It's free to do local recordings and stream, multi-stream on 2 channels. Does that mean like 2 platforms, or why would you? Yeah, that means 2 platforms now. But 16 for free. Yeah, I might try ATEM instead then. I might just reinstall ATEM. It's silly. I mean, I didn't think that OBS's built-in one would be so unoptimized. The idea is that I would just have less software to depend on.
Before the blight does.
I don't think it was that silly for me to try. And I kind of like tried shifting out the ATEM one for these
Day of the Devs. All right,
Dream
next
Elements
is a first-person
one.
survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of
Less
50 with
software
founders
when
in
you're a
Canada and
streamer,
Armenia.
clueless.
They partnered with the new
Less
Munfish
as much
Powerhouse label
software,
to bring this
okay?
insane
There's still a lot
Unreal
of software,
Engine 5
but
game
less
to life
as much,
with
you know?
unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here,
Instead of having 100, how about 99? You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna try installing it. I think my stream should still be fine while I do this. What the hell am I looking at my freaking? Yeah. That's gross. There we go. That's gross as hell. What? Damn, both threw at him. I like the way that they behave, though. Oh, shit. Ew. Gotta shut the screen! Kick the baby, bro! That shit gross.
Poor little babies. All right, Mecha Break is
Don't
one
say
of
poor little babies,
2025's
bro.
most
Kick the shower
anticipated
then. They're
shooters,
gross.
with its previous beta
Gross as hell.
amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are clamoring to know
Okay, I
just
reinstalled
one thing.
ATEM, but I have to
When is
restart
the
OBS,
release
so...
date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
Run, boy, run! Actually, pretty badass. This is definitely the type of game Sheltassa would play. Okay, I don't know why today, of all days, my stream wants to be dead. Who? Sheltassa. He likes Gundam and shit like that. Stream offline? Hang on. Is it back? Seems to be back. I don't know if actually is back though. I mean, to be fair, this is meant to be a test stream. The title is testing burr. So I mean, okay, I might try using Atom. The only thing is I have to restart OBS, and then after restarting OBS, I have to excuse for being scuffed. Exactly. Like that's exactly what it is. It's an excuse for being scuffed. So I don't know why today of all days my internet wants to be freaking shit. At least take it like a jump, like a Project Moon stream. What do you mean? I'm completely proud of my stream. I want to try testing using Atom though. I'm not gonna stop. Although I might temporarily stop my stream just to refresh my refresh my OBS. I need to restart it, but hang on. This is what half of my streams are like, by the way. Half of my streams are like this, so we're used to the scuff. My D? No, I said like Discord. Like I was about to say Discord by accident, and then I was like, no, not Discord, OBS. So I said I said restart my dis. OBS is kind of burning right now, like massive burr. Okay, chat. I am going to attempt to restart my OBS. I am gonna stop streaming for like I want to say probably like maximum 5 minutes because I think I need to reset up my multi-stream thing. I don't know what it will look like, to be honest. I don't know if it'll remember my settings because I had my settings already set up for Twitch and YouTube, but I don't know if I have to redo it or whether it'll remember the settings that I had. So I'm gonna have to kind of burr and be back in like 5 minutes or something. Okay, chat.